You know, this river is absolutely gorgeous. I'm not sure if y'all can hear it in the background, but you can hear the rustling water. This is going to be an awesome vlog, you guys. What's up, y'all? Chet Guthrie, the Dream Poet here, coming to you all with another fun-filled vlog here in the mountains. We are here at the Norris Dam State Park today. And let me tell you all why we are here. Why we are in front of the Clinch River. By the way, the Clinch River runs through North Carolina and it comes through here. But it never used to be this way. We'll leave it at that. Up until 1933, all of this was just a little creek system that was pretty much just overall hidden. And for many years, it was like that. Until the creation of TVA happened. Yes, Norris Dam, which we will be visiting today, was the first major project of the Tennessee Valley Authority. But that is not the reason why we are here. No, well, in a way it is. Kind of. You see, along the banks of the Clinch River, while they were surveying the area, they found a mysterious temple. At first, it looked like perhaps maybe it was a small Cherokee relic, but they kept digging. And this mysterious temple, it kept growing. It kept getting bigger. And pretty soon, you had scientists and historians, archaeologists coming from far as Cambridge University and Johns Hopkins University to understand what this mysterious temple was. You guys, this mysterious temple, some consider to be an Egyptian temple. So today, you guys, we are going to explore this story and we are going to talk about it. So anchor down. We must start here at the Lenore Museum. Within the walls of this museum, there is a certain artifact that we will be checking out today. One that might be connected to this mysterious tribe of people. You see, the history of this mysterious tribe of people could probably date back to before the Cherokee. The Cherokee considered them their ancestors, or as present day would call them, the Mississippian tribes. Or were they? You see, when they were digging up this mysterious temple, they were finding remains, they were finding paintings, they were finding things that were not associated with the Mississippian tribes of people. One artifact in particular was a mysterious purple paint that could only be gathered from a type of mollusk not known to the United States, a mollusk that could only be found on the banks of the Nile River. You see, this is why we believe, or I should say, this is why the people of the time believed that this was an Egyptian colony that was here along the banks of the Clinch River before the Norris Dam was built. But no, this could also be the mysterious Anikatani, the sorcerers, the creators of light, as the Cherokee called them. You see, as quoted in the records from one Cherokee principal chief during the time in the 1820s, he called them the Anikatani. And what happened is that the Cherokee Nation, his ancestors, went through and they chased them through the mountains and they killed them. You see, this is how we believe, or at least possibly how the Cherokee began to rule the mountains of what would become the Great Smokies. Or at least that's what we believe anyway. But today, guys,
grandest to everyone that has come in and that will come in. I hope you had an awesome rest and awoke to the best rising. Now, the Anikanani, I spelled it wrong. Kanani. It's the Anikatani. No, this is right. It's the Anikatani. They were before any of these tribes, like the Mississippian tribes, the so-called Cherokee and the Five Nation tribes, all of that. So I want you guys to pay close attention. I may skip forward through this video because I'm going to get to the read. This video won't be very long. I have quite a few things to do today. Woke up late, so I apologize for changing again. So we will definitely get into this because I got to be out of here about 10. Actually about 9:30 because I get to be somewhere at 10. So I've got like 40 minutes. So I definitely want to go into this because I want you guys to see some of this before this build I'll be doing this evening with the brother Harun. Make sure you guys are paying attention and stay focused because your girl's gonna put you on point. You already know. Let's go.
Here is a burial vessel within those walls, an artifact that dates to around the time of this mysterious tribe. Let's go see it. In this case, in this pot, could possibly be an artifact from the mysterious Anikatani. You see, you guys, this is a bone vessel recovered from a cave in North Georgia. This giant piece of pottery was given to the Cherokee Nation many, many years ago. And the museum here, they did a carbon dating of the vessel. And this vessel came from the year 500 AD, a time that lines up with this mysterious temple that was found here during the construction of Norris Dam. Now another fact about this vessel.
The mysterious temple, right? That was created or that was founded. That's what I want to focus on. I'm sorry, guys. I'm still a little tired. This is so crazy. This is why I wanted to get rest this week, but I'm on it. I'm alert enough. So the mysterious temple, right? That was founded. Oh, these great founders. They kill me with the great founders, right? The great founders of shit that's been around for ancient years, but yet you have found it or discovered it. It's amazing how these people think they're so special that when they discover something that makes it pertinent, right? Not that it didn't have the pertinent relevance way before it was even thought of or founded per se, or they knew any type of history that they could apply to it, right? Now, thinking about that, right? And everything that is going on with them set when he's saying they founded it, remember the dams. He just said the dam. We went over where the dams, all of the dams were the reconstruction of famous sites like this. This isn't the only temple that was around. We had like temples everywhere. Like we really had temples everywhere. So this is definitely not the only one. But this was a major one, right? Let's keep moving. Keeping in mind, all of these temples have been covered up. And most of these temples that are created are around ancient sites that has certain history to them. They all more than likely had a particular mine, a gold mine, a silver mine, some type of crystal mine, right? In order to have a certain essence in the area where the temple would be built, because each temple has to be built in an area that has a significance to the astral, right? So that's very important. Let's go, because I don't have much time. I want to keep talking. I'm sorry, guys. Let's go.
Is when it was on display here in the museum up until the 90s, there were Native American remains that were in this giant piece of pottery. Now, with different reclamation acts, different, laws that would return remains to the Cherokee Nation.
Exactly. And just to clarify for anyone that is new to the channel, Sheila, yes, the floodings. Everywhere there was a flood, just to make you aware, anyone that is not, anywhere there was a flooding out of our people, right? There was a town. There was a mine there. There was some type of gold mine or some type of silver mine or crystal mine. So yes, everywhere that they flooded it out because they wanted to get rid of the people. Lake Lanier, a couple other places we'll get into. I'm more than likely going to have to do a part 2 on this because it really needs to be out, some other information. I'm not going to have enough time to go over everything, but we will be doing a part 2 to this, guys. I'm not sure when. I do have the private meeting tomorrow for the private screen. I may go into it there because there's some other information that I know I'm not going to have time to get into today. So I'll probably go into that tomorrow on during the screening. But when it comes to this, each of these places, this is how they find it. See, they now they have this dam that they set up. Once they create the flooding out of our people, they can create a dam. And see, the dam is what actually causes them to flood the place out and take over the area with all of the mineral rights. Remember, I showed you guys the other day all of the mineral rights that are pertaining to the U.S. and the Indian land. Remember? This goes back into that as well, right? So yeah, let's go, because I am going to bypass my time.
Native American tribes, they took the bones off display that were in this vessel. And while we are here at this museum, I want to show you some of the other Native American artifacts that is here at this Norris Dam Museum. We have the Cherokee period, which, as you can see, ironwork, beads, arrowheads, going down to the Mississippian period, the days of the mound builders, quite possibly the Ankatani. And then we go on down to the woodland period, archaic period, when man hunted the mammoths, hunted the rhinos, hunted the elk that roamed the land of East Tennessee during the Ice Age. And of course, the Paleo period. Here at the museum as well, they do have other artifacts from different time periods. We have some excavated pieces right here, different shells found from the Tennessee River. Then we have different bones made from deer, again, which is a very big commodity to the Cherokee Nation at the time. We have.
All right, we're gonna skip through you guys to see the mounds.
Have finally arrived at the legendary, the behemoth-sized Norris Dam. You see, it was at this very dam where they were surveying the Clinch River. And this is where they found the remains of this mysterious people, this mysterious temple. A mistake makes me even wonder too.
At the dam, we find these mysterious people, the culture that was lost over time, the killing of all the ancients to bring in a new nation, to set up reservation, to have this dam create a space that we can have a created nation. We can come and do planting of nations, planting nations, and reserving of nations, a reservation on these sites, right? Yeah, keep that in mind. Each and every one of these sites where they're saying these dams, were built and created and constructed for the damming purpose. Damn. This is why people always be like, damn. Every time something bad happens, something we get mad about, we'd be like, damn. Y'all wonder where that word came from? Why do y'all pick that particular word to say damn when it's something tragic or horrid or something shocks you and it kind of is like, oh man, this is a horrible thing. We'd be like, damn, we can't help it. It just comes out. That's from your ancestors. Because see, they try to let you know. They give us signs and signals and things of that nature, but we have to be aware to pick up on those things, right? Your antenna has to be alert, which means you have to be depleted of a lot of inorganic materials that do block things in your mind, right? I don't want to keep going, but let's go.
Could this mysterious tribe of people, whether they were Mississippian or ancient Egyptian colonists, could they have been the ones that created the mysterious, almost lost shadow wall in Cleveland, Tennessee? If you all have seen on my channel or in my channel, in my videos in the past, you all know that I've done a video on the mysterious shadow wall. Well, who's to say that this mysterious group of people, and by historic documents have said that written, inscribed on the wall, was a tribe at war that was going extinct? Maybe, just maybe, this could have been ancient Egyptian, or maybe it was the Mississippian people, or maybe it was Paleo-Hebrew. I don't quite know. But later on in 1934, this behemoth of a structure, which locals refer to as the Cove Creek Project, as it silently sits here in the mountains during this time period and it's worked on, well, as the people work, as they continue to find these mysterious artifacts and they continue to dig on this temple, which at the climax of its survey, it will be 100 by 100 square foot temple with these mysterious arches, these mysterious re-roaded poles, I guess you could say. It's when this dam was dammed up in 1934 that the Clinch River was flooded. Flooding and removing, hiding whatever mysteries that had yet to be discovered in the Clinch River. Now, I will say the Norris Dam behind me is a very beautiful structure. If I'm not mistaken, it's about 1,500 feet long, about 200 feet wide. I really don't know like how it would be in comparison to the Hoover Dam out in Nevada, but still, just looking at it from here, it is a behemoth.
Do you guys see the mound? He's saying it, but there's more than one mound. But do you guys see the size, the massive size of this one particular mound that we see here, where the dam actually came in, which we know this may have been the actual site of the gold mine there. Just look at the massive size of it, right? Let's go.
Not only did it take these mysterious artifacts, these mysterious remains from what even could have been
That part.
an Egyptian colony, we don't know. It's just so sad that it has been lost. But I suppose all things are necessary to some extent. You see, as this was the first project of the TVA, this dam was built here to help control all the sporadic flooding that was in the Tennessee Valley. It was put there to help economic growth to a people that really, really needed it. Today, you guys, this is going to be my vlog. I'm glad that you all stayed posted and stayed tuned because I like getting out in the woods. I like talking about history. It just feels over.
So anyway, we're going to keep on moving real quick. Verifying some information that he just explored, right? Going into this information. Yes, and the pyramids. Absolutely. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's go. The Tennessee Egyptian Temple and the amazing Georgia in Tennessee archaeology. Nephis route, Florida to Tennessee. Showing the route of how these people went. Unico Gap. Here's Athens. Here's Atlanta. Athens. Oh, I thought that was some other place called Greece, but we see it's here by Augusta, Georgia. The Atlantis, right? Chattahoochee, Hawaii. Spartanburg, quite a few of these places. Here's the Egyptian temple near Knoxville in Chattanooga, right between, right? In between Knoxville and Chattanooga, we have the Egyptian temple. You guys see it? This is a noted area. Let's look at a ancient photo, right? That they have. This is the photo that impressed Rendell Harris. It says that the British curator, J. Rendell Harris, was a respected biblical scholar, and he was 82 years old when he saw the newspaper photo. He was very impressed by the photo. He saw it in a newspaper article and describing the site that had been excavated in Tennessee. You guys see the great Egyptian temple that they excavated. Why do they always excavate? Why do they take our artifacts, our ancestors, and literally disrespect them in the way that they do? It's amazing that that can happen, right? Just look. You see this temple that was destroyed? It was torn down, right? It says the painting below was created to show the plausibility of the first Nephite temple, built near Chattanooga, Tennessee. In several articles below the year of 1935, right after the Banking Act, an ancient Egyptian temple actually was found in the Clinch River between Chattanooga and Knoxville, Tennessee. Let me put that in the chat for you guys. So anyone that comes in can see the pertinent information we're talking about right now, right? Always, that part says, always trying to replace you. Always trying to replace you. The irreplaceables. Oh, they were extinct. Oh, they're out. There's none of these tribes left. They just went extinct. How the heck you just take a whole tribe and they go extinct? Does that even make sense to anyone that has common sense? You can't take a whole tribe and they just go extinct like that. That just doesn't happen. You can pretend, right? You can say that they went extinct. You can, do things of that nature, but yeah. It says that the tools of faith show in this painting below that were likely utilized by the Nephi and the subsequent prophets and delivered to Joseph Smith on our day. The Lord said through Joseph Smith, behold, I say unto you, blah, blah, blah. We'll go past the Joseph Smith story. I don't want to get into the great Mormon, but I do know I better because I want to read about the breastplate. Dang it. Okay, let me read it. It says, the Lord said to Joseph Smith, behold, I say unto you that you must rely upon my word, which if you do not feel purpose of heart, you shall have a view of the plates, these plates, keep that in mind. I don't know if I'll get into it today, depending on the time, but it will definitely be informed to you guys, all right? And also of the breastplate, right? The sword of Laban and Iram and Thummim, which were given to the brother of Jared upon the mount, when he talked with the Lord face to face, and the miraculous directives which were given to Lehi while in the wilderness of the border of the Red Sea. And it is by your faith that you shall obtain a view of them, even by their faith, which they had by the prophet of old. Nephi's breastplate in the painting represents Nephi's readiness for the protection of his people and was not necessary. And the one that Joseph Smith found at the Kamara, the breastplate of Kamara, was possibly one of those that were mentioned in Mosiah 8:10. Given to Mosiah by Lemhi's explorers, the Jaredite breastplate, which was handed down to Alma, Mosiah 28:20, and eventually to Moroni, to be buried with the other tools of faith in Cumorah. Mosiah II used seer stones or interpreters to translate the 24 Jaredite plates, Mosiah 28:13, as his grandfather Mosiah the first interpreted the Jaredite stone that was recorded in the Omni 120. These seer stones, they are represented in the painting and may have been handed down from Lehi or Nephi. Moses and the Israelites, Nephilims, were also blessed with similar tools of faith that physically represented spiritual things. They were blessed with similar tools of faith that physically represented spiritual things. That's a very important point. I'll read it again for you guys. Moses and the Israelites were blessed with similar tools of faith that physically represented spiritual things. The Ark of the Covenant overlaid the roundabout with gold, wherein was the golden pot that had manna and Aaron's rod that budded, and the tablets of the covenant, and over in the cherubims of glory shadowing the mercy seat, of which we cannot now speak particularly upon, right? So, of course, you need to see the little whited out picture here. You know how that goes. Nephi did build a temple by Ken Corbett. This Ken Corbett, of course, would whiten out the temple, right? After Nephi and his people were driven into the wilderness and found a place to settle, Nephi continued to instruct and serve his people. And I did teach my people to build things and to work in all manner of wood, and of iron, and of copper, and of brass, and of steel, and of gold, and of silver, and of precious ores, which were the great abundance. The ores and gold and silver, all these things of great abundance. Well, we got to be talking about America, right? Put one in the chat if you know they're talking about the good old great America. We're talking about this Tennessee town where the so-called tribe had been wiped out. Why are they showing this whited out picture? That's first off, because we know for sure that, hey, that's not what was going on. They tried to make it a little curly, thick little hair, but the skin's a little slightly tan. But, we know how that happens. But we know the people that were there, the copper colored people, right? All right, let's go down. Beginning around 300 BC, local people began to live at the Leake site. Similar to the numerous other villages that were dotted to the Etowah village at this time. Now, keeping in mind, they're talking about something way back. What we're going to do is skip up because I'm going to get to something else real quick. All right, excavation of nearly 50,000 square feet, right, on the site showed that the Leake Mounds was one of the most important Middle Woodland period sites in the area from around 300 BCE to 650 BCE. Well, damn, that would make parts of Tennessee ancient, right? Oh my gosh, that would mean that this is like the earlier times, right? Earlier than any early time that they're talking about. We're talking BC here, right? We're talking like BCE. We're talking like 300 BCE, right? We're talking about 300. Let me put this in the chat for you guys. We're talking about 300 BCE, right? Yeah, they amaze me. And then, when there's so many facts that can clarify things in your mind for you, right? It's amazing that they will. Okay, reminder. Okay, guys, I got about 30 minutes. It's amazing that they will tell you things that are actual, right? That clarifies their lies. They lie, and then they create lies. They reconstruct lies, and then they come and they find things to clarify the lies. And we can just see what's going on, right? Okay, yes, I see some. Let's go. What's the original name? Because Egypt is not of an original people. Well, I think it would be the Anti-Katanti, right? The Anikanani. I'm sorry, the Anikanani people, right? It would be the Anikanani people, right? That's what the history says, right? That's what the history says. Thanks, OG. Even though I'm having issues this morning. Halito Keith. Yes, peace, brother, peace. So yeah, y'all with me. See, I know my people with me. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Okay. The Tennessee Titans. Ooh, bro, you just hit this. Was that the name? Can we say Tennessee in the buildings, Chase? Yes, that's my hometown. Those are my ancestors, family. You probably family. What's up, family? Yes. The Titans. I have heard the Tennessee Titans. Bro, is it a team, like a sports team, or is this something out of history? Because I have definitely heard of the Tennessee Titans, right? Is that a particular sports group, or I'm gonna look into that because as soon as you said, I'm like, oh, I remember that. Okay. Oh, herbal. Okay, herbal. See, here you go. Don't tell me we talking about another black native. What are we talking about here? Because you know the Mormons and these Quakers are these black natives, right? We're not gonna say that they are original to our land, right? They're not the originals, but yeah, they are the dark natives, right? The dark natives of the land. Yes, the pioneers, the Mormons, the Quakers, you know, all these people that come in and help these other people acquire a state of being so that they can have a front, you know, something to cover them up and, you know, stuff like that. You know how they do. They're amazingly ignorant, disrespectful as hell, rude as hell. The excavation of our ancestors, you know, in itself is the most disrespectful. And they wonder why the sun keeps burning them up, right? It keeps destroying the pathogens and the genomes and all the things that are inorganic to this earth because you are doing so many things. Like it's an NFL team. Oh, okay. Dang, the Titans, the Giants. Oh man, that part two, I can't wait to get to. I want to get into it, but I ain't got enough time. Part two gonna be fire. We're gonna get into all of that. Okay, let's keep it moving. It says that the site includes at least three major platform mounds, right? And a large semicircular mop or ditch which much of the mounds were raised to be used as road fill for the expansion of the Georgia State Route 113 and the Georgia State Route 61. This was in 1940s. This is all around the banking act. Isn't it amazing how all these things are created, these dams and like everything created around the banking act? Because remember the dams, when they set up the dams for you guys, there's now the utilities, right? Remember about the public utilities I've told you guys about? Have you guys checked into that? Because you know it's getting wintertime. Those bills are about to go sky high. So if you guys have time, make sure you're looking up the public utility office in your county. Such and such county, public utility, call them and say, hey, I need public utilities assistance. I need you guys to help me with this. They have to, right? Literally. Wait till you get a notice. Try to wait, you know, even if you're not comfortable, keep your money, right? Save the money for your bill, just put it aside, right? And then you'll call the public utilities assistant, say, yes, I'm having issues with payments. I need help for my utilities. I need public utility assistance, right? We're not talking about heat, guys. It's called something else in different areas. Unfortunately, I don't know every area, but it is the Public Utilities Commission. Go into the Public Utility Commission of your county. And then you tell them that you want to have access to public funds for utilities. Okay? Make sure you do that. All of our records, all of them, bro. Yes, absolutely. They have all of the records. These good old black ass natives, them black seeded natives, the black seeded natives. You think they're in the mind of the lions of Judah, right? The lions, which would be the lions. The lions of Judah. This is where we see all these cats, these fake cats. They'll say, "Oh yes, the lions are from America. The lions are from America. The lions are from America." But we're not talking about our lions. The lions of air and light, right? Yeah, Illinois, Cahokia, all of the. Oh, Sheila, man, it's so deep, sis. There's so much. Let's see. Do I want to go to? Hold on. The Lion of Judah, they're talking about, right? Let's check it out. The Lions of Judah. Let's go move on because we don't have much time, guys. I'm sorry, I hate when I rush through things, but we gotta go. Okay, look at this. I want you guys to check this out. I have this. Let me see. Maybe I can just put it up. I do have a picture, I think. I want you guys to see this clear. Hold on one second here. Let's try to get this pulled up for you guys. All right, let's see. Do I have them? I think I have it in here, and if so, I'll be able to pull it up for you guys. Oh, I do. Okay, great. Let's do this. Let's do this real quick, just so I can really go into this with you guys, right? Hold on one second. I'm going to pull this up. The lions of Judah, the lions, lie is a lion. Okay, hold on. All right, now present this for you guys. You guys see this, it's going to be amazing, right? When you think about things that are in your face all the time, but they try to hide it, it's like amazing. Let's check this out. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so you guys can get a very good look, right? Okay. All right, there we go. There we go. Dang it. Okay, let me go back up. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Here they have Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and Israel. They said that Ishmael was cast out. Esau sold his birthright. Oh, snap, Esau, why did you do that? Did you sell the lands? Did you give in and do some things you didn't have no business damn doing? Esau, what birthright? What birthright? Okay. To be a great and mighty nation. Genesis 18:18. The genes of Isis creation. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the Isis genes. Seed of the stars of heaven. Oh, we're talking about the Nephilim seeds. We've been talking and going over this information for the last few weeks. I hope you guys are with me. Seed as the stars of heaven, right? But we you know we're the true stars, right? We know that actually that's referring to us. But when we're looking at Genesis 26:4, that is referring to another people. We're talking about a Rathium, a false GMO people, right? Those are created with the dark seed, the black seed, right? The black seed of the what? The Nephilim. Oh, that story gets real foundational when you're thinking about the facts and the truth, and you follow history, and you know what's going on. You know the sorcery, you know the trickery, you know all these things, then you can see it for yourself, right? Oh, okay. Let's go. So, to be a nation, look at this, to be a nation and a company of nation. Oh, not a company. What is a company? Well, a company is a corporation. What would that, dear sir, have to do with the biblical reference of these particular people? That's kind of strange. Do you guys think? What do you guys think, huh? All right, look at this. Reuben, Simeon. We're looking at Jacob and Israel. Oh, Jacob and the tribe of Judah. All these fake ass lions. I just put on my community tab the other day. Or was it TikTok? Oh, I think it's on my tab. Someone, if you can check for me and let me know. But I'll bring that up in the next part too as well. The lions, right? All of the lions, they are the lying lie. Like you lie like a dog. Lying down is going down beneath, which is not uplifting or high. That's low nature, low vibration. So we're thinking about that, right? We're thinking about these tribes that have come in to replace you, that have been created, creeds of nations, to be nations of company of nations. They let you know right there. I mean, that just spells it all out. I don't know if it can get any clearer. Genesis 48:19, Manasseh, to be a great people, to be a multitude of nations, Ephraim. House of Israel, dispersed. This is back BC. Oh man, that must be before these people's time, right? We're talking about 2 families, 2 nations, 2 countries, and 2 kingdoms from Ezekiel 3:5. We're going to get more into all of this, guys. So we got a few minutes. I'm going to have to go back through, guys. Dispersed means put out, right? That means, damn, you were put out, right? dispersed, lost and gentilized. Lost and gentilized. Who? Those two families in the what? The house of Judah. Oh, the fake ass lions. We're talking about them. Oh, the Babylonian people coming from the Babylonian people, the Jews. Oh, they're talking about the original Jews, huh? Oh, we're going to the timeline. Oh my gosh, look, we see 1917. This is all going right into that Bacon Act as well. Same timelines. Amazing. The creation of Israel from the tribe of Judah, the fake tribe, the Israel, look. Y'all see this star here? That's man and woman, a combination. Man is represented in woman in the sixth creation, the creation. And oh my gosh, I should have just waited for this. I hate when I do that. I want to try to get this out the way, guys. There's so many other bills, but this, I'll just try and go more into that part when we do part 2. But coming down, British Commonwealth, the United States of America was shit. The British, when the United States, the states that were united under what? The states that are united under these people that are created, right? In these timelines, these Babylonian people, right? And the Manasseh people, right? We see Ephraim, and these are to be the multitude of the nations, right? The great nations that we are, right? They're Manasseh, it says to be a great people as well, right? Correct with that, right? Okay, you guys get it. So there's 2 families, 2 nations, 2 countries, 2 kingdoms. Once again, we have the lost and the gentilized, the lost and gentilized from that house of Israel, right? They're talking about the created one in 1948, right here, that they created, right? Coming until the seat of the kingdom of Jacob. Oh my gosh. We talk about the Jacobites. Oh my goodness. It just can't get any clearer than that, right? Let's look at the lands when we're thinking about these lands that are obviously here in America, that that they try to say that other places, but we know better. We know there's a mix up and confusion in the mind, so we're not going to fall for that part of it. We're just going to stay alert, right? We're looking at here the tribal allotments of Israel. Oh wow. Nephi, Aram, Asher, East Manasseh, Issachar, Zebulun, Gad, Manasseh, Ephraim, Dan, the house of Benjamin, Reuben, Jerusalem, Judah, Simeon, Philistines, Moab. Oh, the house of Judah. There goes that lion-ass lion, a creation of, oh my gosh, the house of Gad. What do we see here? We see teepees. Teepee shows us what? These are the Native American. We're not talking about the ancient ones. We're not actually talking about the Anikatani people, right? We're not talking about the Anikatani. We're talking about the people of Gad, which are the natives, right? Manasseh, Reuben, so on and so forth, right? Okay, let's get back to the quick reading. I got like 15 more minutes, guys. Let's go. I'm gonna let's pull this up actually. I'm about to check with the chat. I know you guys may be saying some things. I apologize. When I'm on the screen, I can't always get to the chat. So let's check the chat. What do you guys think? You guys with me? What's going on? Y'all understanding and feeling all of the information that your girl tries to provide for you to open your minds from the lies, the lions, the lions. Try to say the king of the jungle, the royalty, but shit, that's not really our lion, because we are the American land's lion is the jaguar, right? Okay, I'm gonna drop this in the chat for you guys. Definitely, brother. I got you right now. This article is very, I definitely want you guys to look into it. There's so much information in here, okay? You'd be amazed. Oh my gosh, y'all get on this site. You might not get off, because I can't go into everything that's on there, but you'll see. Go ahead and check it out. Definitely, brother. Go, there you go, right there. Peace, Mama Chief. It's been a minute. Peace. Watching Dr. G last night. She watched you about the Snyder Act. Who is Dr. G? Who is that, sis? I'm sis, Lord. I'm sorry. I'm looking at Mama Chief. L. Edmonds. Who is Dr. G? brother. I don't know who that is. Dr. G. Can you drop the link in the chat, brother, or send it to my email? I want to see who they are because I'm not familiar. I don't know who Dr. G is, unfortunately. I've heard the name, but I don't know who it is. Black seed oil, the fallen. What do you mean black seed oil, the fallen, brother? Just to clarify, black seed oil is actually a healer. It clarifies, it cleanses parasites. It will remove those shits out your body. I swear it will, brother. The complete truth. Somebody please give me the information to this Dr. G. I definitely want to check them out and see what they have to say. Synagogue of Satan. That's them. Granny says, that's them, bro. Synagogue of Satan, the Judah. Without your meter, they cannot track your power usage. Your meter is on your property and replace it with your own. They will not shut down the whole line. Your power now free. You're welcome. Go ahead, OG. Go ahead. See, this is how our people come through with the information. Now, I wasn't even aware of that, but shit, soon as I started reading it, say your meter, I'm looking like, brother, spinning some facts right quick. What's this? Let's read that again, guys. It says, without your meter, they cannot track your power usage. Your meter is on your property. It's on your property. That's only if it's your private property, brother. They got to keep that in mind because, see, they don't understand being in the private and the advantages of that. It says your meter is on your property and replace it with your own. They will not shut down the whole line. Your power is now free. Free energy. Y'all look, I got a voice. I start singing on that one. Free energy. Okay, my voice gone. All right. Once you replace the meter, pay attention, guys. Once you replace the meter with your own, what do? You simply call the power company, tell them you don't need their services any longer, and tell them that you move. Tell them whatever you want. You're invisible now. The end. Off the grid. That's what you call off the grid. When you hear people talking about off the grid, I know that's right, OG. Now you're off the grid. But you got to make sure you guys have your property protected so that they can't just walk up on it and say, we came to check and see. You ain't came to check and see shit. This is private property. Get off. Okay? That's very important. Here's the book, brother. Not the book, Lord. There's the article, the information that you wanted me to drop. Only reason the power company connect your property is because their meter is on your property, same as the mailman with your own meter. They cannot trespass. Period. Y'all see it? Private property is your private property. They have no right to come and check anything. They can't come see. They can't come look and be like, let me see. What if you getting some property? What's going on? Can't do it. Oh, you're a sister, all this time. I do this all the time. It just looks like a guy name, and I just go with it. I don't ask, and I apologize, sis. Please forgive me. I've done that many a time. And trust me, I'm so sorry. I know that's right, Sheila. It's that time to get online. It's time to get online and get sure that you are assuring yourself, because you are what the current and the currency. You are everything that is the truth. The house of reawakening minds. Who's the house? Is that the I'm not sure. Is that the place that you're saying that they did the review of the video? I definitely want to see it. If someone could send it to me or drop it the link in the chat. I'm not very familiar. I'm sorry. I've heard that information, but not really. Okay, seeds of the fallen equals the black seed equals the Nephilim. Understandable. I feel you. I feel you, brother. That's something we can get into when it comes to health. The seed, I'm leave that alone. Pit bull in the yard. Yeah, come on if you want. Come on if you want. Come on if you want. That's what I'm talking about, brother. Let's get that info out. You feel me? Because our people don't play. Talking about the meter. Lastly, you have a licensed electrician change your meter. No DIY, because you definitely could kill yourself, right? Or maybe blow up a whole block. Keep that in mind. Make sure you get somebody, when you're dealing with electricity, you want a licensed electrician. That's like literally, guys, please have the sense that you don't kill yourself. I mean, like literally, okay? YouTube with Dr. G is how, oh, that's the name. Okay, let me write it down real quick because I'll check it out sometime today. Dr. G. And it is House of Reawakening Minds. House of Reawakening Minds. Okay, perfect. I'll check them out later when I get back. Appreciate it. Thanks, sis. Thanks, sis. Thanks, sis. That's a good question, Mama Chief. Where would they get the meter from, OG? Can you just order them? Would you maybe, once you reach out to the electrician, let them know what you're doing, then they would be able to come in. Hey, I like that name. They would be able to come in and get the meter. Is that how that happened? OG, can you jump up, bro, for a quick second? I don't know if you have time, babe, but I would really appreciate it if we get out of here. This is important information that we can definitely get into. If you have like 5 minutes, brother, I don't know what you're doing, but if you can jump up real quick, I definitely would appreciate it. Yep, everybody's saying asking the same thing. Come up, bro, if you got a minute. If not, that's fine. Maybe the part 2 you'll be able to jump up and we can go on. Brother Ronald L. Bay. Oh, Ronald L. Bay. Okay, thank you. Let me write that down. Is Ronald L. Bay the same person, Dr. G? Ronald L. Bay. I appreciate people that share the information. Definitely want to support them. I'll check their channel out. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Dr. G and the Grand Sheik Taj Tariq Bey. Okay, I'm familiar with Taj Tariq Bey. He's the guy with the afro and the hat, right? Okay, I'm gonna check them out. See what they're talking about. Oh, there's peace, peace, and bliss. High frequency. How are you? Hello? You're muted.
Hi.
There you go. What's going on? I think it's a delay. I'll mute for a second. You had something to say? Go right ahead. Let me mute.
Oh, no. I mean, not yet. I'm enjoying you now. I will definitely have value to add later. This link came through and I clicked on it. So I'm literally just enjoying you and what you're doing for us all right now.
I appreciate that, brother. I thank you for coming up and sharing that. I appreciate that. I wanted to guys, I got to get out of here. I'm gonna have to try and do part 2 a little bit later. I gotta go. Y'all know I do this. I tried to squeeze it in. We got in some good information. OG came through like, come on, y'all, this is the fire for the day. Like, what else can we ask for, right? This is going to be going into part 2. I have some very important stuff to go in with the private group tomorrow, guys. I may try to bring this up if I can't do part 2. So, because this is kind of pertaining to that as well. I'm going to just try and get some of this out. Maybe I'll go through it when the brother comes in this evening. But now we're also going to go over the ancient Hebrew artifacts in the United States. This is very pertinent as well, guys. We are going to get and delve into this in part 2. So yes, brother, I only got like 5 minutes, brother. So we're about to get out of here. Definitely feel free to comment on anything or anything. How do you feel about the things that we've been going over? I know that you're newer to the channel. I'm not very familiar with the name. I definitely appreciate your support. Thanks so much for joining our high frequency energy over here, because that's what we try to emit at all times. Tell me, how you've been enjoying the programming since you've come around to the channel, because we're about to get out of here. So I do have a few minutes. And I can allow you to elaborate.
Yeah, and thank you. I mean, as the energy is leading us all, we're all coming together, and I also share with groups from live speakings to private as well, enlightening us, with all this amazing information. What a time to be alive. It is our opportunity to do the right thing with this power and resource, to be responsible with this information, and like you and the rest, so many that I've come in contact with that are sharing. So again, I'm grateful for what you're doing, especially here along the lines of the Snyder Act and all other things that you're doing. So I'm just really listening, and I am sharing, and I'm bringing my community over to be a blessing to you and others as well.
I appreciate that, brother. Since you're on that frequency, we are definitely building and trying to build some particular things. I did drop my information in the private chat. Please grab it. Reach out to me at your convenience sometime this weekend. I definitely like to discuss some things with you, see what you're doing, what you got going on. Maybe, we can be additives to each other and building. I believe in building, not separating. I think it's important for us to do that, really, truly. So definitely reach out to me. Yes. And I definitely appreciate you coming up and sharing. Thank you so much for sharing the information with your channel as well, and getting this information out here, brother. It's so important, in us building, as you know, together, So the brother probably dropped them off, but yes. Look at facts, Dr. G. Don't worry about the bones. Get that meat and stay spitting. Okay, I'll check it out, sis. Yazelle, peace, brother, always supporting. He be right here when we got it going on, and he want to let y'all know. Let's go. Yes, guys, it is. Yeah, I got like 2 minutes. Let me get ready to get on out of here, guys. I'm gonna try. When I get back, it won't be too late. I just have to do something. I probably should have just rescheduled this again, but I just didn't want to keep rescheduling it. So what I'll do, I'll try and come back early this afternoon. It may be around noon or before noon, because it may only take me about an hour and a half, depending, to 2 hours to finish what I need to do this morning. When I get back, I'll try and set part 2 for this. So you guys just look out for that. And we'll just go from there. I wanted to play something out of here though. Hold on a second. Where is it? Let me pull it up real quick. Let me pull it up. Let me pull up one of my faves for y'all real quick before we get out of here. Hold on. Should have had this ready. I was running my mouth. I got distracted because I said I wanted to. Hold on, guys. Y'all know we own it though. It don't matter. A little minute, I'll be a minute or two late, but I got to do it. I got to do it. Hold on, guys. I got to do it. Let's see. Oh, yeah, here we go. See, I didn't even have to search mine. I didn't want to hold you guys up because y'all know, but I definitely want to make sure that you guys get to enjoy this on the way out of here. Talking about my family, talking about my tribe, talking about all the stuff that means so much to me. We're talking about this. So I think we're going to go here. Let's go. On the way out. Peace, love, and bliss to everyone. I will be back with part 2, guys. And yeah.
I'm a power 10, I'm a Eastwood lad, Indian and original, all American. My skin color is tan, man. You can say it's brown and just look at my hair, one side shade down. Look at me now, my body marked up, red paint on my face, no clothes on my butt. What? Nah, deer skin cover up, a bow on my side. I let the arrow glide. I'm a hunter, a farmer, a fisherman. Everything that I need, I get from the land. I make my own clothes, my own weapons too. When you see the moccasins, then I'm stepping through. I'm a power 10, I'm a power 10. I'm a power 10, I'm a power 10. I'm a power 10, I'm a Eastwood lad, Indian and original, American. I'm ruling everything. That's right. Call me the big chief. Top 10, everybody else is beneath. All the villages, each and every tribe. I make the laws I control if you live or die. The chiefs under me, they collect the tax. Animals skin bees while I just relax. Collecting deer and turkey, put them in the temple. Power 10, government is just that simple. I'm a power 10, I'm a power 10. I'm a power 10, I'm a power 10. I'm a East Woodland Indian. Let me break it down so you understand. Man, I was very young. That's right. When I took my spouse, yeah, she cooked my meals. We built my longhouse. From jewelry to pottery, we got art. True. Even kids do it big. Yeah, we work hard, but we play too. That's right. Games just like you. Wrestling, foot race. Yeah. We're very musical. We like to sing and dance, party and clap our hands. Celebrating life. I'm like a power tan.
Here's my part right there. He doing that back like what?